What are you trying to do? Break the door down?
Lisa, I've got to see Sally. Can I come in, please?
She doesn't want to talk to you.
Look, she has to talk to me. I want to put this right. How am I supposed to do that if she won't talk to me?
It's a bit late to try and put it right. She took you back once. I doubt if she'll do it twice.
Look, I don't know what she's told you. She hasn't told me. I don't know what I'm supposed to have done, Rita.
Don't play the innocent, Kevin.
This is doing me head in. I haven't done anything. Please, let me in. Let me talk to her.
I've told you she doesn't want to talk to you. Look, you better go home. I'll tell her what you said.
I just thought he might be there with you. No, of course he's not here. I wouldn't be phoning you if he was, would I? I'm sorry. I'm just really worried. I didn't mean to take it out on you. No, I don't want to talk about it. Listen, if you do see him, will you tell him? Tell him to ring me and then...
Hey, is Gary out of his pit yet? I know I'm taking liberties, it's just that I could do with him this morning for an hour or two.
Well,
It's just that I'm looking at a job on the other side of town. I could really do with Gary being there. I mean, like I said, it's only going to be for a couple of hours.
he's in bed and he's best stopping there, actually.
Well, something.
He's got one of those stomach bugs that's going round, you know. He'll be up and about in a day or two. I'm sure he will.
Well, tomorrow I hope we've got a lot on. It's all right. I'll manage without him. Well, Tom, I'll see him soon then.
Right.
Sally, you've come home, thank God. Where's the girls?
I haven't come home. Not the way you mean.
Oh, Sally, please.
And the girls won't be coming anywhere near you, not for a long time.
Why? What have I done, Sal? What have I done wrong?
Don't give me that. I won't play games with you. And the sooner you move out of this house, the better. I don't see why me and the girls should lose our home.
I'm not leaving. Why should I?
Right, well, if that's the way you want it, well, let solicitors sort it out.
Sally, listen to me. Look at me, for God's sake! You've got to tell me what's going on. Why are you behaving like this, Sal? You've got to tell me what I've done wrong.
I know what your game is, Kevin. Your little scheme with Natalie.
Sal, I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh, you must think you're really clever. No, come to think of it, this must have been her idea, because your brains are in your trousers.
What idea? What are you talking about, Sal? I haven't got a clue.
It's no use, Kevin. I know. You thought you could get me mum's money off me, didn't you? And you and Natalie could go and live happily ever after. Well, forget it. It's come unstuck.
You're up then?
Oh, morning, Sawyer.
Afternoon.
Only just. Go on, make me alive for 5 minutes.
I don't know how you can bear to live in that heap.
Because I'm not your pipe and slippers man, me. I've always been a bit of a gypsy.
I thought gypsies were supposed to roam around. You never shift from there.
See? Don't you get clever with me, lady. Oh, me back. Oh, the flaming bed in that thing, it's too short.
Well, why don't you try and make peace with me, Mum, and then you can move back in here?
Yeah, well, if she comes and asks me nicely, I might consider it.
I think you might be in for a long wait.
Aye, she's hard, your mother. Vindictive. Well, I'm not like that, me. Hey, Sawyer. Nip in the kitchen and make us a bit quick butty, eh?
She's in there, isn't she?
Well, she doesn't have to know it's for me. Pretend it's for you.
No, because if I do that, she'll reckon it's my dinner. And I'm not going hungry for anyone.
You're like your mother, you. You're hard as well. Right, I'm off to the pub.
Sally, it's all in your head. You're imagining things that aren't even happening. I haven't got a plot to run off with Natalie.
Don't tell me I'm imagining things. I know you're lying.
I'm not. I swear to you, Sal.
You were heard. That's how I know. Samantha heard you and that woman working it all out.
This is crazy. This is absolute rubbish, Sal. You know, maybe Samantha thought she heard something.
She did.
Yeah, well, she heard wrong. Look, all I ever said to Natalie was...
Oh, you admit you talked to her then?
There's nothing to admit. I had to, didn't I? Of course I did. if we're buying her half the garage?
Oh, yeah, that's your cover story. You've been after my mum's money ever since she died.
Sally, it's what you wanted. You wanted her out the garage. You wanted her out of our lives for good. Look, whatever Samantha heard, maybe she got the wrong end of the stick. Look, whatever it is, Sal, it isn't what you think. I don't want Natalie. Look, all I want is you, me and the kids. I swear to you.
It's no use, Kevin. I think back to all the times I asked you if there was anything wrong. No, you kept telling me honestly, Sal, there's nothing. And I believed you then, because I wanted to. But now I don't care, and I know you're lying again.
I'm not, Sal. I swear to you. What can I do to make you believe me?
Nothing. You can have Natalie, you're welcome to her. But you'll not get me mum's money. And I'll tell you something, Kevin. I'm glad I found out. Because ever since we got back together, I've not been happy.
Sally.
So it's all for the best. I've wasted enough of my life. You and me are finished.
Now then, here we are. Hey, Audrey, were you serious about putting up for the council?
Certainly I was.
Certainly she was.
And what does Alf think about
Oh,
it?
he's all for it. He says it's a good idea and it'll get me out the house.
Oh, well, I can follow his reasoning.
He's got an head on his shoulders, as Alf, my word, yes. He'll mastermind your campaign for you.
Yeah, well, I've got brains too, you know, Fred.
Oh, I know you're not just a pretty face. I know you're more than a fine figure of a woman. While Alf is sat sitting at home, back at campaign HQ, as it were, we'll be out in theatre battle.
Oh, well, I'd be very grateful for your help, of course, Fred.
Out that Alf cannot do for you, I'll be more than willing. I can give you that kind of hands-on management that you'll need.
Yes, of course.
Betty,
Yeah.
I think I've just discovered what the expression hidden agenda means.
What's that then?
You'd blush if I told you.
Oh.
Alec!
Yes.
Mrs. Roberts and I are having a working lunch. Can you rustle up a chicken sandwich and two for me?
Yes, certainly. Natalie, could you do 3 chicken sandwiches, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Kevin.
Samantha about?
No, it's a day off. Well, I do. I can pull a pint as well, you know.
Yeah, go on then.
I'll get that, Betty.
Oh.
No, thanks, Des. Want to be on my own?
I said I'll get it. What's up? I can tell something's happened.
Sally's walked out and took the kids. She's left me.
Well, why? What's all that about?
It's crazy. She thinks I'm carrying on again with Natalie. Look, it's all a mistake, Des. Something somebody's told her.
Thanks, Betty. This something she was told. Was it told to her by Samantha? Is that why you're asking for her?
Why? What do you know about it?
Nothing at all. I can make a guess if Samantha's involved. I'm getting to be an expert where she's concerned.
What you sat there for?
Getting a suntan.
You'll be lucky. Look at it.
Hey! Prop man! Get your propmobile shifted! I can't hear you. He's in the pub.
Oh, it would be. Every single day, I have to come out to my front door and see that muck heap.
Oh, he's dying to come home. He's told me.
Oh, tough. He's had his chips as far as I'm concerned. Sneaking off to see Greg's mum. Yeah, and all others he's messed about with. All I want to do is see the back of him. And that thing with him. Why don't police make him shift it like I've asked him to? Do you know, I've a good mind to go down to that police station, play hell about it.
You wouldn't, would you?
Do you want to bet? Pig.
Hey, I love.
Thanks, Betty.
Okay, Doc.
Greg, lad, over here.
All right, Dad.
All right.
Maxine been in?
I've not seen her. What you having?
What?
Oh, blimey. I've left my money in the van.
Okay, I'll get it.
Hey,
2
Doc.
pints, please, Alex.
Betty.
Thanks, dear.
So what did Jim have to say to you?
Well, there was no wisecracks about me and Fiona, which was nice. Look, now I'm going to be around for a bit more. I'll take some of the weight off.
Good. Well, these sandwiches for Fred, Alec.
Oh, yes, and he wants...
Stuffing. Yes, I had noticed. Sandwiches, Fred.
Natalie, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. I can.
Tell Natalie what you told me.
Sally's left me. She's got it into her head you and me are, you know.
Oh, come on.
She's convinced of it. She even thinks we've got a plot going to pinch the money her mum left her and run off together.
Well, where the hell did she get that idea?
And where do you think?
Samantha.
She won't listen to a word I say. I don't know what to do.
Maybe she'll listen to me and Natalie.
Oh, I don't know, Des. I mean, she really hates me.
Well, all the same. You game to give it a try?
Mum, you can't grass him up. Toya, I am sick of him and I am sick of his heap. If he won't take notice of me, let's see if he'll take notice at Bobby's. You'll get him into trouble. Yeah? Well, that'll be a nice twist on the usual, won't it?
Fiona.
Zoe, hang on.
Hiya. I was just coming over to see you. I'm back home again now, you see.
Yeah, so I see.
I'm all right now, you know, and I just wanted to tell you that I'm really sorry about everything that's happened. And
Yeah, well, just stay away from me, all right? And stay away from Morgan.
I wouldn't have done him any harm, you know. I wouldn't do that.
Zoe, just stay away from me. If I catch you anywhere near my baby, you'll be sorry. All right? So just stay away.
She's here now. Hey, Sal. Thanks for coming.
What's so important? Just about to have my dinner. What's this? What's going on?
Des has got something to tell you, Sal.
Oh, I see. You've got Des to do your dirty work for you, have you? And what's she here to do for you? As if I couldn't guess.
I'm here, Sally, because you're being made a fool of.
Tell your girlfriend I don't intend speaking to her now or any other time.
Look, hang on, Sal. I'm not Kevin's girlfriend, am I? Samantha's told you a load of lies.
Get out of my way, Des. I've got no time for any of this.
Look, there is nothing going on between me and your husband.
That's the God's honest truth, Sal.
Yeah, and I know about you and the truth, Kevin.
Sally, I've got no reason to lie to you. And I'm not doing.
No, and I'm sure you believe it. But she's making a fool of you, Des. The same way she made a fool of him. She's using you, just like she used him. Men just fall for it. But not me. Not anymore. Get out of my way, Des, please.
I'm not your fair weather fly by night, you know. I'll still be extending an helping hand even after you're elected.
Oh, you think I'm going to do it then?
Oh, yes. I know a sure thing when I see one.
Actually, I shall enjoy the challenge of power. Do you know, I think I can do for this town what Mrs. Thatcher did for the country.
If anybody can do it, it's you, Audrey.
And although I says as I shouldn't, I think I've got a better dress sense.
Hey, is that right what Alec tells me? You're standing for the council?
Yes, I am, and I shall be wanting your vote.
And not only that, a campaign contribution wouldn't come amiss.
Well, it's a bit dodgy for me, that, you see. Being a businessman, I have to stay neutral.
Well, I hope you're not neutral about this fella. I say, I hope you're not neutral about him, because he reckons to be putting up against her, unless it were the ale talking, or in his case, exotic herbal substances.
I'm standing right enough on the green tickets.
Green. I know your sort. Against shopkeepers, against businessmen,
I'm
against...
for the planet Earth. I don't know what Mrs. Roberts is for. Oh, I mean, apart from fur coats, long lunches and a boutique on every corner.
Hey, sexism, that's sexism.
No, it isn't. I just don't think you've got a clue when it comes to the big issues. I mean, where do you stand on air quality?
Ah, well, you've shot yourself in the foot there, laddie, because I happen to be a qualified hairdresser.
I meant the air you breathe, not the air you cut.
Oh, you're not supposed to be in here.
Got to see Les. Les, you better come quick. My mum's gone down to the police station complaining about that van.
She wouldn't do that.
She would. The van you're banned from driving, right?
Oh, aye. Blimey.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to finish my pint. Cheers.
He's living in it. Right outside my front door.
It's a domestic, is this, love?
How can it be a domestic? He's not living with me no more.
Citizen's advice. That's your best bet.
Look, I just want you to shift him and his mucky van.
What van's this?
Give me strength. I keep telling you, the van he's living in.
He's got no driving licence. He's banned.
I know that. That's how I caught him two-timing me, the rat.
If he's driving, it's a locking up job, is this?
I only want him shifted.
Oh, we'll shift him all right. Into the nick by the sound of it.
Hey, hang on. Now I come to think of it. Yeah, you're right. It is a domestic.
Come on, you should have told us this before.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get going. Zoom away before they get here.
That could be what they want. They could be lurking round that corner so they could catch me driving it.
Well, you tell me what to do, and I'll drive it for you.
Don't talk wets. You're too young.
I'm not banned, though, am I not? Anyway, I've always wanted driving lessons.
Well, you're not driving it, and that's that. On the other hand, though, I bet you could push a wheelbarrow, couldn't you?
Hey?
I'm gonna go over there and ask her why she's telling all these lies.
I'm warning you, Kev. You'll not get a straight answer.
I'll come with you, Kev. Natalie, you coming?
I'm due back at the Rovers. Alec will be playing hell. But if you think it'll help...
No, it's okay. Look, thanks for trying with Sally.
Yeah. Good luck.
See ya.
If you want Curly, he's not here.
We want you. Did you owe Kevin an explanation?
What do you mean?
You told Sally me and Nassau was doing the dirty on her. What? I was gonna con her out of her mum's inheritance and run off together.
Are you serious? Where'd you get this idea from, Kevin?
Off Sally, and she got it off you. I want to know why.
I don't believe this. Sally did come to me, and she did ask me if I knew anything about you and Natalie, if there was some deal going on.
Yeah, about buying her half the garage, that's all.
Yes, and all I said was I had heard you discussing the garage. I didn't make anything up.
No, you wouldn't do that, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
So, will you come with me to Sally? Explain to her then.
No. You're not dragging me into your rows with your wife, Kevin. It's nothing to do with me.
Except for you caused them in the first place.
Oh, Alec, please, come in. Oh, please. They're being terrible. They're saying awful things to me, Alec, and I don't know why.
You know damn well why!
Please, Alec, I've asked them to leave and they won't. They listen to you.
All right, just calm down. This is no way to go on, is it? I'm surprised at you two. I thought you were decent lads.
Oh, come on, Alex. She's playing you for a mug. Don't fall for it, mate.
Look, I think you better go, the pair of you.
She's destroying my marriage because of her lies!
All right, don't start blaming other people. If you've got domestic problems, Kevin, that's down to you, nobody else.
Come on, mate. We're wasting our breath here.
Just ask her. Ask her what she thinks she's playing at.
Look, just go home, both of you.
Oh, Alec, thank you. Thank you so much. I was really frightened.
Well, I only came round to ask you if you're OK to work tomorrow night. I know you're supposed
no, I will. Anything. I'm so grateful, Alec, really. Do you know, I thought they were going to hit me.
Hit you? Look, come on, now listen. What was it all about?
Oh, I don't know. All I do know is that Natalie was spreading these terrible stories about me.
But Natalie, I thought you and Natalie were pals.
Yeah, we were. That's what's so awful about all this.
That's him, isn't it?
No.
Don't kid me. Oi, you!
Are you talking to me, Sonny Jim?
Mr. Battersby, isn't it? Who was banned from driving last month?
Aye. A wicked injustice. What about it?
Come with me.
Les! I didn't mean for any of this to happen, honest.
Now then, is this your vehicle?
This was a vehicle. It's now my home. If it wasn't for that, I'd be on the streets.
You might have mentioned he'd got the wheels off. If he can't move it, we can't do him for driving it. There's such a thing as wasting police time, you know.
Right. Well, now you're here, get him to shift it.
Like I said, it's a domestic.
Cheers. That's the worst thing you've done, Janice. Putting the law onto me? Well, I'll tell you something. You'd have to go down on your knees and beg me to come home after this.
Listen, you.
Look at that, I say, look at that.
That's my house across the street. This pile of junk is knocking thousands off its value.
Hey, Fatso, clear off!
Once you're on the council, Audrey, I hope you'll take some action.
I certainly will, Fred.
They're in council property, them two. Oh, yes. Eviction! That's the answer.
Come on. Did you hear that? Do me a little favour, Les. Get that heap of rust to the scrap heap, right? And chuck yourself on par with rest at junk.
She seems to have got it into her head that I'm after Des.
And are you?
No. Look, don't say anything, but it's the other way round. He's been coming on to me, behind her back. I keep telling him I'm not interested.
Well, I know Des thinks he's God's gift to women, but I mean, I always had him down as a decent bloke.
And he hates you.
Me? Well, I've never done him any harm.
He says you're bitter and twisted because you can't get a woman to look at you.
Oh, does he?
He says that's why you've been mauling Natalie, harassing her.
He says what?
Yeah. That you keep groping her, touching her. That she's too frightened to be on her own with you. She'd complain, only you'd sack her.
But it's lies, all this is lies. I mean, I've never touched her, I swear to you.
Oh, Alec, I know that. I mean, you've been a complete gentleman to me. That's why I haven't believed any of her lies. Or Des's.
Oh, look, I'm not having this.
No, maybe I shouldn't have told you. I mean, the last thing I want is to create trouble.
Oh, we'll see about this. Groping, indeed. Right. I want a word with you. Now, listen to me, Des Barnes. I have never forced myself on a woman in my whole life. For one thing, I've never had the need because I've never gone short.
Yeah,
but
whoa,
even if
hang
I
on.
had, I wouldn't be picking on my own staff. And if I hear any more of you going round telling all and sundry that I meddle with my barmaids...
Well, just hold it right there,
I
will
shall
you?
be straight round to my solicitor because it's slander, is that, you know?
Yes, OK. Now, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about you, telling people that I've been interfering with Natalie. Well, if I've any more of it, you'll be sorry. And what Natalie thinks she's playing at telling these tales, I don't know.
Well, how the hell you've got this bee in your bonnet, I don't know, but... Oh, it's Samantha. She's told you all this. Well, she could lie for England, that cow.
Yeah, well, never mind where I got it. Or where I'm getting it, for that matter. The point is, I have never laid a finger on Natalie.
I know you haven't.
Eh?
Because if you had done, she'd have told me about it. And what do you think would have happened then, eh?
Hey, see...
No, you see, you silly old git. I'll tell you what would have happened. I'd have been straight across that street and rammed your dentures down your throat. That's what would have happened if Natalie had told any such tale about you. Now, why don't you just go away and think about it, eh?
Once.